This isn't good. This isn't good at all. Crossbelt is the only place I can get Eastern spices from. Merchant Gibson. That name sounds familiar. They're my main product, too, so I'm in deep trouble if the railroad stays out of business. I find myself worried for the future of the railroad. Surely they won't allow one of Zemuria's main lifelines to remain out of business. It has to come back. It has to. Yep, no good. But it doesn't sound like there's someone inside, so let's check it out later. Oh. Okay. Instead of building a pantry, let's build a hallway with a suspicious vent and just leave all of our crap in the hallway. Who needs closets? Build a hallway. Man, this is the first time I've had to deal with this crap in all the years I've spent passing through here. I even went through the trouble of getting a permit, and yet they're still making me wait. Excuse me, could I ask you a question? You said you've been here a few times before, correct? You wouldn't happen to know of any tunnels or passageways the maintenance staff might use, would you? Definitely not a suspicious question to ask. Not at all. Now there's a weird question, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know a guy who did maintenance here, but I never asked him about that. If it ain't gonna net me a profit, then I'm not interested. Ah, I see. Thank you for your time. I'll have to try our luck elsewhere. Getting a permit's a pain. Then they have the gall to make me wait here a whole day. How much do they think it costs to stay here? Hi. Everything's been a disaster since this war broke out. First, my waitress ran off, and now I'm swamped with more customers than I can handle. Times are rough for all of us. By the way, mind if I ask how tight security is here? We are so bad at being subtle. So incredibly bad. I want to take some pictures, so I'm wondering if it'd be cool to head out back and snap a few. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Putting aside the fact that this is a military base, this place has been real tense for a while now. Trust me here. Give it up before you do something you regret. See your point. Well, thanks for the heads up. Oh boy. What do you have for sale? Nothing I care about right now. Pretty much everyone's been stuck here for a while now. Things are pretty tense, so do us all a favor and don't try anything funny, alright? While I'm at it, don't pay attention to any of the rumors you hear. There's a lot of misinformation flying around. Only thing you can believe right now is that this place's service has gone down the drain ever since my waitress ran off. That's rough, buddy. Everyone's panicking real bad now that the railroad's out of commission. But that means riches await those who weather the storm until it's back in business. That's why you guys are here too, am I right? No, not exactly. You look like a man who knows his stuff. What do you think of telling us all you know about any kind of railroad inspections coming up? I'm afraid info like that'll cost you, darling. Or it normally would, but there's not much to share based on these past 2 weeks. In fact, the railroad's been pretty much completely abandoned. Even I'm sweating it a little now. I'll have to keep asking around. Riches are definitely guaranteed for those who stick it out here until the railroad is back in business. Doesn't look like that's going to happen anytime soon, though.
I couldn't help but notice that you seem to be in need of some assistance.
Is this Blue Blanc?
Huh? And who might you be?
Oh, no one out of the ordinary. Just another merchant forced to waste away here. I've been watching you surreptitiously snoop around, you see. And I have a feeling you would welcome a stranger's helping hand.
I don't remember his voice perfectly from the previous game, because I think he only like spoke out loud like less than 5 times. But I think it's him. Come on, it's not always Blublock. You don't know that. It could be.
That's why, out of the kindness of my heart, I've decided to lend you just that. Only if you like, of course.
He could be anyone and everyone at the same time.
Sorry, but we're a little tied up at the moment. Mind finding someone else to buy whatever it is you're selling?
My. Batting away my generosity, are we? You're so cold. Perhaps we should take a moment to have Class 7 weigh in on the matter, rather than you, Bracer.
How do you know who we are? Who are you?
An excellent question from an inquiring mind. Let us set a little wager, then. I'll tell you exactly who I am, if you can catch me.
See, this is the kind of crap the Blublock would do. I stand by my guess.
Hey! Get back here!
He went in the vent. I already saw it. I'm a genius.
There's no one here.
And it's a dead end. You're joking. Don't tell me he just up and vanished into smoke.
I sincerely doubt that.
No, he somehow got the grate off and climbed into the vent and re-shut the grate and managed to crawl away. All while we were chasing after him in like the span of a second. He'd steal Celine and give you clues where to find her. You know what? Fair enough.
I can feel a breeze around here. Looks like you went through here.
So this air vent is definitely not going to be big enough for you to turn your body around in. So how did he go in there and manage to re-shut the grate? Did he go in like booty first? He's crawling backwards?
It's a ventilation shaft. No wonder.
Imagine the people in this world being unable to look down at all.
Could it lead to where I think it does?
We won't know until we go through it. I'm curious where that guy went too, so let's go.
Oh, whoops. My bad. Can I replay that? I sure can't. Okay, well. Traveling through the duct will cause the main story to advance. That's fine. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. It explains why some guards or bandits are unable to find us often. That it does. I want to enter the duct. I'm also kind of concerned that if this isn't Blublock... What the... I'm actually crawling through, okay.
It's so dark in here.
It's a vent, Machias.
Too bad. If you were a cat, you'd have good night vision like me. But I'm totally fine, and I'm not a cat.
That's a lie. You are a cat. Don't lie to us. Anyway, if this isn't Blublock, that means there's 2 weirdos running around out there. This world is only big enough for 1. Okay, I know this is a dead end, but like I want to see what happens. Nothing. We should not be able to turn around in here. We definitely should not.
You think that guy even came in here?
Beats me. He's not someone you see every day for sure.
Understatement of the century.
Toval is able to fit in here. He's not too broad for this. At least no girl with a skirt is present. That's right. Fee does have shorts on. Is it slide time? I think it's slide time. Whee! Aw, disappointing slide. Oh, that must be so uncomfortable for Fee, having to crawl through this with her entire, like, lower midriff out. Ugh. I don't want to think about it anymore.
That was one narrow duct.
I'm gonna headcanon that she shut her coat while doing that.
Wait, isn't this...
Otherwise, that sliding section in particular would have been horrid.
It's the Transcontinental Railroad's tracks.
Thought so. Guess we don't need to worry about how to get on them anymore.
Yeah, sure, but what happened to that hooded man?
I can't see him anywhere. I wonder where he went.
I can't sense him nearby either. Well, it does bother me that he seemed to know who we are, but I think we're better off forgetting about him for now. We need to focus on crossing to the other side of the bridge.
Agreed. He was suspicious, but I didn't get the feeling we were enemies. Now, at least.
You don't think this was some elaborate way of helping us out, do you?
It might have been.
I think that's being a little too optimistic.
We still got what we wanted in the end. Let's follow these tracks and get inside the fortress.
Yeah, and they shouldn't be able to spot us from up on the bridge either. You guys ready to go?
Yeah, let's just hope that no one looks out one of those many windows on that spire right in front of us. But if the guards can look down even slightly, they will notice. Oh, wait a minute. That's clearly an impossible situation. No one can look down. Can I go this way? This is one of the tunnels on the Transcontinental Railroad. I can't say I'd feel safe wandering in there. I didn't ask for your opinion, Reen.
Please don't let them spot us.
So far, so good.
This has no business working. At all. There are so many windows on this fortress. There's that whole stairway right there. We should have been spotted.
Well, there they go.
Oh my god, is this our professor?
I'm afraid that's as much help as I can give. The rest is up to you.
And I've just never heard him speak before?
I'll be offering up a prayer to the goddess for your success.
I think that was our professor. The, like, weird one. That wanted the bad cooking dishes from the previous game, whose name is, like, escaping me right now. And he just wanted to be friends with people. For all we know, Frey could be wearing a skirt right now. I promise you I'm not. Not in winter. That's a lot of soldats. You calling him a weird professor is not limiting it a lot. The one who was obsessed with history, and he wrote the operetta for class 1. That's more specific. I just can't think of his name. But you're right, all of our teachers were an experience. The soldats are ready for deployment, sir. I see. Excellent. The time has come for us to put an end to their pesky tactics. Listen up. Duke Alberea has personally ordered us to clear the 4th Division up ASAP. We'll even have some extra assistance this time, too. Be sure to slaughter every last one of those treacherous scum. Are you talking about yourself here, or...? Yes, sir. Look Look how many soldats they had ready to go. This is much worse than we anticipated. Yeah, they even had them deployed over by Trista. How did the Rhineford Company not notice the sheer number of robots being made? Alyssa's mom is dumb. Just goes to show that things are only going to get fiercer between them and the Imperial Army. I hope Dad's okay. I wouldn't worry too much about him. Yeah, he rides on tanks for funsies. I think that man is fine. I mean, it's Craig the Red we're talking about here. Seems like the 4th Division's fought them off a bunch of times by this point, too. That explained why they're so desperate to finish them off. Probably shouldn't be hanging around here. Yeah, true. We should head down this line, right, Fee? Yeah, it branches off farther down the line, so we can get off there. All right, let's get moving. It is so funny that this is working. Wait, no, I want that chest. No. How do I get up? I can't jump. I want the chest. This is horrible. No. Why would they do this to me? I hate it here.
We're through. Take a right to get to the by road.
It's for later, so it's just there to taunt me. Mean. Do they use blue to signify it's good to go in this universe? Like, I imagine this is like a weird stoplight. And it's blue, yellow, and red instead of green, yellow, and red? Interesting. I guess that would fix the
Okay. Go
red-green color blindness issue.
Someone certainly knows their stuff.
I was not paying attention to what he said. He definitely said to go through here, though. Okay. We finally made it past the Twin Dragons Bridge. This road takes us all the way to Gorelia Fortress, doesn't it? Yep, it's called Gorelia By Road, by the way. I've been down this way before on a previous job, so I'll lead the way. Keep your eyes peeled. It may be paved, but it's still a pretty harsh trek. Barely anyone uses it now because of the railroad, so who knows what could be hanging around. They closed it off completely when the war broke out, too. So we probably don't need to worry about being spotted by any Provincial Army soldiers. I know we can't relax yet with so far a walk ahead of us, but that'll at least make things easier on our end. Tabal, does Bracerwork always have you guys traveling through places like this? You guys have got your work cut out for you. Gotta go where the requests demand. Though hey, it's still way better than what I used to do. Oops. Ignore that. What did you used to do? Seriously? You can't just stop there and expect us to not be curious. Well, I mean, it's nothing major or anything. We've still got a long way to go to Gorelia Fortress. Let's move. I want to know. There's monsters looking around too, so stay alert. Got it. Time to go meet up with Dad. I miss Dad. He's pretty great. Who the heck are you people? Oh. They're the people we saw briefly in Legram, probably, who were part of the same Jaeger Corps as Fee. That's what I'm gonna guess. Okay. Well, that is going to be it for the day. We got a decent amount done today, I guess. We're going places. We have more characters. That was my main goal today, was just to get some of our class back with us. It's probably going to be a very long time before we get more of our teammates back with us. But, you know, it's a start. At least we have Fee. She's one of the main ones I care about.